All right. No Jumper, coolest podcast in the world. We got Robb Banks on here today. How you doing, Rob?
Hey.
Hey. What you doing out here?
I'm doing shows.
Just
And this shit, like interviews and goddamn, like some meetings.
How was the Be Real interview last night?
It was cool. I smoked weed with him and I got really high.
Is it the thing that it's like in the car where you guys are...
Nah, I didn't do that one. I did they wanted me to come back and do that, but that's a little too intense for me. I don't know.
Why?
And plus I don't like interviews. And plus I don't smoke weed.
You don't smoke weed?
Not at all.
I smoke a ton of weed and I still feel like smoking a fucking giant ass blunt to my face while doing the interview would be kind of a bad idea.
I don't smoke no weed.
But they were trying to get you to smoke weed for the interview?
No, I would have to smoke weed for the, I guess.
Wow,
they weren't trying to get me to. I mean,
okay.
Like, when I was sitting and he was interviewing me.
Because that's like pure sabatage.
He had it, and I was like, I smoked. You're a legend. So
right, yeah. Were you a Cypress Hill fan ever at any point?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I studied hip hop like real early.
Nice.
Like when I first wanted to rap and shit, like I watched all the beefs and shit like that.
Oh yeah.
So I seen everything like them. They whole when they came up and shit like that.
You have any particular old school favorite hip hop beefs that stood out to you from those DVDs and shit?
My favorite one probably was Damn. I'm trying to think. There was a good ass, probably honestly the Common one, low key.
Common versus Ice Cube?
Yeah, low key, because that shit was good. Just because it was so like it was weird, you know what I'm saying? I never thought that was good. I wouldn't have known about that if I didn't watch Beef. And because my other favorite one was probably just the good old fashioned 50 Cent Ja Rule.
Yeah.
Because 50 Cent killed his ass.
It was cool to see somebody get totally demasculated, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Ended his ass.
Pulled the skirt up.
That's what I'm saying. I love hip hop. You know what I'm saying? I love hip hop is a competitive sport. You know what I'm saying? I mean, obviously it's not this right now. You know what I'm saying? Like this ain't the fucking 90s. I ain't about to battle rap nobody. You know what I'm saying? But
you wouldn't battle rap somebody?
No, you know, I mean, I feel any rapper that's like that I get bunched in with, or any rapper period, I feel like you are competition. I have bars for you.
Okay.
Just written in my phone. If you my friend and all. Down to Purrp, like just in case, you know what I'm saying? Like just because it's a competitive sport, you know what I'm saying? Like I will always have
Purrp diss tracks in the stash.
Yeah, in the stash.
Really?
Purrp diss tracks.
But would you? So all right. Let's just throw this out there. If you were gonna battle Purrp, do you go straight to the easy stuff? Like, yo, you're white, you weigh 90 pounds, your friend is fat.
Everything.
It's everything. But would you pick out like the little tiny shit that you know about him low key too?
Yeah, okay. I mean, if it got to that, it depends on the level of heat that you're receiving.
There's a lot of different levels of beefs. As long as we're talking about beefs, you put out Xavier Wolf diss song the other day, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, no, actually, that's not this song.
Okay.
It was not this. They made it seem like it was this, but it really wasn't.
So what was
It was just a freestyle. You know, I've been doing that. I've just been, because Lil Wayne my favorite rapper, so I've just been rapping on everybody's beat.
So let's go back to, was the first one that you rapped over in terms of that whole scene, was it Crunch Time?
Yeah, that was probably the first beat I rapped over. That was like, well, actually, I did that shit a long time ago with, I did that with Courage, but I did that on Calendars a long time ago. Like, with a bunch of the beats on there was industry beats. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I did a Boosie beat, a DJ Yola beat.
But so when you did the Crunch Time one, did they take offense to it right away?
No, because I had called Elliot. Like, I had called Elliot before I did it.
Okay.
Me and Elliot, like, I had called him. I was like, yeah, I'm finna do Crunch Time freestyle. And he was like, yeah, do it.
Because I think I seen some words thrown around on Twitter after it came out, though, right?
Yeah, that's the craziest shit about it. But I had called Chris, too, but Chris didn't pick his phone up, and I didn't want to blow him up because, he a busy man. I'm busy, man. Everybody busy. So I just did it, put it out, didn't diss nobody. Niggas got I don't know, ruffle feathers about it, I guess.
It is weird because that is like old school hip-hop shit that people go over each other's beats. But nowadays in the underground scene, nobody really does that. So then when somebody does do it,
but that's what I'm here for.
The fans definitely take it as a.
The only reason I even make music, the only reason I'm here is to make you think anyway and do something different that nobody else is doing, or else I don't want to do it. You know what I'm saying? Why the fuck would I want to do something that the next nigga's doing? And so I want to do something that nobody's doing at the moment. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like I'm doing that. So if I'm here to ruffle feathers, then that's me. You know what I'm saying? I measure success. I always say this. I measure success not only by how much people love you, but how much people hate you as well. You know what I'm saying? So when people hate me, I'm winning.
The more hate you get, that it's always kind of in line with the more love you get as well.
Exactly. I love both of it. I love the niggas that hate me. I love the niggas that love me.
But on the Thunderman remix, you actually, that seemed like more of like an actual diss track than the Crunch Time one. It seemed like you were trying to pick the fight a little bit on that one.
I think it only felt like that because of the situation that happened on Twitter. Because when I had put it out, you know, he went to go tweeting, you know what I'm saying? And then he deleted it, obviously, you know what I'm saying? He started that himself. That's the one thing I really didn't like about it, that he went on Twitter and made it seem like I started it when I really didn't. Okay. The whole reason I haven't put that shit out is because he had texted me on some shit, like, on some shit. He had texted me on some shit where, like, he was making it seem like, oh, like, yeah, nigga, like, don't rap on my beats. So, and I was like, who is this? I didn't know who it was. And he said, the Thunder Man. So I just blocked his number. I ain't write back. And I put the song up.
Wow, you blocked the number, huh?
Yeah, I talk to enough hoes on the daily. I don't need to talk to them anymore. You know what I'm saying?
So you're a number blocker. I never got into the number blocking.
Yeah, when you got a bunch of people hitting your phone, you know what I'm saying? I got a few of them.
But so was that the first like sign of the like? So you put out that track basically because you felt kind of disrespected by him texting you and being like, "Don't rap over my beats." You just wanted to kind of push the issue.
Yeah, but the thing is, I could have said. If it was a diss, you know it's a diss, 'cause I would have been direct.
Right.
I don't sneak this. I
don't
do
you did say Drizzle Man.
You know what I'm saying? That was after the fact when he tweeted, you know what I'm saying? On the song, on Mayweather, I did not say anything about him.
Right.
So I don't consider it a diss track. It was mainly me putting it out, and the reason I put it out is because you can't tell me what to do. Nobody will tell me what to do. I will rap on God's beat.
Right.
I will rap on anyone's beat if I feel like I want to rap on it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
No one's gonna stop me from doing that.
You and Chris Travis were on pretty good terms, even like 6 months or 8 months ago or whatever, when you did that mixtape together. It seems like things got a little spoiled along the way, huh?
I mean, shit. I mean, all I ever do, everything. I feel like I'm pretty transparent. You know what I'm saying? If I have a problem with somebody, I always let it be known. And if I feel a type of way, I always let it be known. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like none of that was on my part. You know what I'm saying?
So you don't consider it like a real beef?
Not at all. I don't consider nothing real beef. It ain't real beef. I've been in real beef. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I've never had real beef from rap.
Okay.
Yet. So
really?
None of this is real beef. You know
so I shouldn't be worried when I got Purrp swimming up in my DMs every day telling me he's gonna kill me.
That nigga crazy. Purrp crazy as fuck. Purrp out his mind, man. I mean, he a legend in his own right, but everybody know Purrp crazy. Like,
yeah.
Purrp, that's Purrp. You know what I'm saying?
I hate to bring him up on every interview, but I mean,
I haven't spoken to him in God knows how long, but may peace be upon him, you know what I'm saying? May God be with him.
At some
whatever
point,
his God is, may it be with him. You know what I'm saying?
He worships a weird God, yeah.
Yeah, let him just prosper on whatever he does. You know what I'm saying? And I still do thank him because I still feel like he put me on 100%. I do. So I thank him for that. But
you were never technically a part of Raider Klan, though, right?
I was never in Raider Klan. That's something I would love to clear up again for like the 50th time.
Yeah.
I was never in Raider Klan. I was never anywhere near it. You know what I'm saying? It was me and Purrp was friends. You know what I'm saying? And he would give me beats. We would hang out sometimes, and that's it. That's all it was.
Just general music scene stuff. You guys were in the same local music scene.
Yeah, my manager was a friend of his, and first time I met Purrp, I rolled up on him, picked him up, and we went to go get a tattoo. And that was it.
What were the tattoos? Like matching? Like
no.
Each got like half a heart?
I thought we was going to the studio. I thought we were going to the studio, and then he was like, "Let's go here first." And he went to get tatted. He got like his whole fucking stomach done.
Really?
And I was just there chilling with him.
Wow.
So yeah, that's when he was like on top.
Right.
He was like Black God days. You know what I'm saying?
What do you think was your best beef that you've been in terms of rap? You ever wrote like a diss song that you consider like a real diss song?
I've written plenty of diss songs. I just haven't put any of them out. You know what I'm saying? And I probably will never put any of them out. But I do that type of shit just to stay sharp. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like I always like repetition and practice. You know what I'm saying? That makes perfect. You know what I'm saying? I'm always in the studio.
Right.
So there's times where my emotions get over me and I'm gonna diss someone, but it's probably never gonna come out.
But is
that 100 niggas?
Is that like an important part in your opinion of being a rapper? Is like you got to make a lot of shit and then not put it all out and just sit on it and wait until the right time? And
no, not necessarily.
No,
everything is just timing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like the only reason why I sit on music is because I have a lot of it. Like when you had tweeted what the questions was for me, someone wrote back and was like, why he doesn't do full songs at shows and shit. Because I have a lot of songs.
Right.
And I want to like give them all, like play all the ones, like the biggest ones for you. But it's a lot of the motherfuckers is all the way live on me, goddamn.
Will you do like chorus, verse, chorus?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then I'll try to cut and like just keep hitting you with this one, this one.
I think that's better. There's a lot of rappers that I wish would do that because.
And another thing is, I smoke a lot of cigarettes. I smoke like a pack of cigarettes a day. Nigga, I get tired as fuck. And the shows, I don't be standing still. So.
Right.
Cut me some slack, man, please.
You're skinny, but you don't have the best cardio.
What, nigga? I get tired. First song. You don't remember the show, the Rocky Show? First song I did, I was dying, smoking cigarettes still.
But is it hard to like fake your way through like the second or third song once you're already fucking totally out of breath when you have to just start rapping like every 10 words?
Yeah, but you gotta muscle through it. Fat Nick said it best. He was like, "Goddamn, you gotta and you incorporate dance into it. Just incorporate a little bit of dance into it, and you good."
Okay. He's got the best excuse in the book. I don't want to call him fat multiple times in the same podcast, but he got a good excuse for having bad cardio. Yeah,
I tell that nigga all the time, he gotta just come do the phone workout plan. Get that nigga right. You know what I'm saying?
Do you work out?
No.
Okay.
I drink lean all day.
That's what I was thinking.
I have sex, and that's about the most cardio shit I do.
Right.
I always say if I wasn't a rapper, I could be a porn star, 100%.
Really?
I still feel like that to this day. Damn. There's probably 100 bitches that will vouch.
Hey, you ever seen this documentary called Hot Girls Wanted on Netflix? Oh my God, I was watching it. It's about the amateur porn scene in Florida, and
there's a lot. I've hit a porn star.
It's big in Miami and shit. Yeah. You fuck some porn stars?
Just like one or two. I fuck some cam girls, like a few of them.
Every chick is a cam girl these days. That shit's crazy. Yo, but one of the chicks, one of the things she said is that she showed up to do a porn, and it was $300, number one, to suck this fool's dick, which number one is crazy to me.
She had to pay him to suck the dick?
Well, yeah, because it's like a porn scene or whatever, but...
That happened to me once too, Loki. Well, not necessarily.
Wait, what was it?
It was a show, and it was on the last tour of the show, and this bitch came late. She paid for a meet and greet, like $50 for the meet and greet. Which I didn't do, by the way. That was dope PNT. I would if it was up to me. I still, the fans could vouch for me. I didn't, even the niggas that didn't have meet and greets, I still took pictures with them. That was kind of great.
You don't like that practice of everybody doing the meet and greet?
I don't really do the stipulations and shit. I just work here. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But that's besides the point. The girl came. She had bought a meet and greet. Missed the show. I was already about to leave, signing autographs, taking pictures. And then she's like, "I didn't get a meet and greet." I'm like, "It was in Chicago, right?" I was like, "Let's come on." Yeah, just come on.
So what, you took her to the...
Yeah, I took her on the bus and just destroyed her.
And was she happy?
Yeah, 100%. Because she paid for the meet and greet for that. So she got a meet and skeet instead because she couldn't get the show.
You feel like a prostitute?
A little bit. That's where the meet and skeet stem from. It's like $100 every show.
Right.
Fuck the phone.
Right.
Straight up.
Fuck the phone.
Fuck the phone. Make the phone vibrate. There it goes.
But let me just tell you this though: is that this chick said she signed on to do a $300 blowjob scene. She shows up. It's just the dude and a camera on a tripod.
Snapped.
I was like, yo, that shit is crazy. Like, she really is a hooker. There just happens to be a camera there, man. That's fucking wild. That's what's going on in Florida. I don't know. Shit, yeah, the meet and greet thing is a weird scene in the rap world nowadays. They're trying to eke out an extra $50 off all the customers, right?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just when people be coming, I'm like, I'm a real self-conscious person. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So when I started doing shows, now I'm more comfortable. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I know people gonna come to the shows, but before, like when I first started, I didn't think no one was gonna come to these fucking shows.
Right.
So when niggas come, I'd be like, thank you so much for fucking coming, because you could have made me look bad and just not come, and I would have looked stupid as hell.
It's stressful being a rapper who just started. Like, you're lucky now because a lot of people know the words to your songs. A lot of people are gonna come, but when you're first starting, that shit's crazy. Like, you rapping to 5 people, nobody knows a single word you're saying.
That happened to me in Germany.
Oh, recently?
When did I go to Europe? Yeah.
Like 5-6 months ago?
In Germany, they did not know who the fuck I was. And I was on that whole SS shit, so they was probably pissed. So goddamn, I was there. It was like, I couldn't do it. Like, I did like one song and I was like, I gotta go. I can't do this.
Really?
Like, it was really bad. Like, it was like a club and it was like only a few people there. You know what I'm saying?
You got any advice for all the young kids out there trying to be rappers playing shitty ass shows? Just stick with it.
Just stick with it, man. If you fucking leave, I don't blame you. I've left it earlier in my career. I've been like, man, I ain't doing this, and I just leave because it's like, bro, you making me look crazy. Or I'll just do some shit where I'll do one song and just drink lean and smoke in front of you the whole time, make it awkward with you. But I'm happy
because
now
you know
that I
there's gonna
can
be a
sell out
video.
shows.
There's gonna be a video of you looking stupid as fuck on stage. You see that clip of Designer dancing around all crazy?
Nah, for real.
The new dude who signed to Kanye, and he's like doing his normal dance thing that he does. And if there was 500 people freaking out, it would have looked normal. But instead, he just looks like a tweaker, dude. Like, it was so funny.
That's fucked up, man. That's crazy.
So it's hard times right now for the Purrp scene. What's going on?
Yeah, man. I'm trying to get some Percocet. Is this live right now?
No.
Fuck. Damn. I'm gonna go on Periscope, but yeah, I need Percocets. We bought. I'm not even gonna say how much we bought since we've been here.
Really, it's a lot.
I guess so. I ain't no money counted it up today, and it was a bit. Like,
are you just on Perks these days? Because it used to be like a lean head exclusively, right?
Yeah, I still drink lean every single day.
Oh, okay.
For the rest of my life, I'll never stop drinking.
But
lean.
I
need it.
When you get into the Perks?
Like last year. Yeah. Yeah, they've been around, but it was I was on Xanax for like 2 years. Like when I stopped making music, and just took that hiatus and just was like a real sad guy.
You were a Xanax guy during the sad guy time?
I was on like 15.
15 a day?
He could vouch for me. I popped 15 in the club in front of him like, hey, money, watch this.
How do you get to the point where your tolerance is that strong? That
I don't know. I really should. Honestly, I always say this, and it's not I should be dead by now. Real shit. I've done a lot of things. But the Xanax, I stopped. Like, I just stopped because it was like, once I would stop taking them and see my friends on them, I'd be like, man, you look crazy right now. Is this how I look? And then I realized this is how I look.
Right.
So I don't want to look like this.
But how'd you get off them? You have to taper your way off, or you just stop cold turkey?
I just fucking stopped.
I heard that can kill you.
Well, I'm living
you survived,
proof.
yeah.
I'm alive.
Was it hard coming off them though? It's like supposed to be a horrible detox.
So I was good. I just dove myself into music. The thing I didn't like about it is it stopped making me. It made me real unproductive. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't smoke weed. It makes me real unproductive. Like,
that's why I can't do pills and shit. I ain't doing no podcast if I'm all fucked up on Xans and leans and
like,
shit.
If I'm on a Purrp, I could kill it in the booth. You know what I'm saying? Like I need drugs to go crazy in the booth. But like I feel that way with everything. Like even with women, like anything. If you stand in the way of the music, then you cut.
You gotta go.
I'll step over you. I'll step over anybody. Period. I don't give a fuck how close you is to me. You can be my blood relative. If you standing in my way, I will step over you. I don't care.
How do you? What was the transition though? You stopped doing Xans, and then how'd you get into the Purrps? It was like a replacement, or is it a totally different thing?
Totally different thing. It just was there, and I took it, and I liked it. I was like, this is fire. And then I took another one. I was like, this is pretty fire. And I took another one. I was like, this is fire as fuck.
Do you plan on being on them for a while, or do you think you're ever going to get off them?
I don't be staying on nothing for too long. Only thing I've ever stayed on for a long period of time is Purrp. I've been drinking lean since I was like 14.
Right.
But everything else, it just come and go. It's like a bitch. It's like I can't stay with no bitch for no certain amount of time. Like I could be with a bitch for the longest, like 6 months now, until I get sick of her ass, and then I don't know. I just get tired of things really easy. Like even that's why people talk about you switched up your style or your flow and shit. Like I can't stick with something for this long and get boring, and then people start biting. The same shit with a bitch. Like you with a bitch for this long, a nigga you don't like gonna try to get at her, and then she might fuck around, cheat on you, and then what? Now you got a bitch that fucked another nigga. I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? And I also don't want a flow that's been bit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I don't want a drug that everyone is taking. You know what I'm saying? I don't like to do things that everybody is.
Do you sometimes feel kind of like disappointed in the level of rapping in the underground scene?
Hell yeah.
Because there's a lot of people that don't really try that hard.
Niggas is terrible. Niggas suck. But
who sucks? Let's get some names.
Everybody. Think about them. Think about it. Like, man, I'm if we talking level of rapping, like music, like lyrically, like a lot of people aren't good. You know what I'm saying? But it works, and everybody has an niche. But at the same time, because what the rap I was raised on was like atmosphere and shit.
Oh, okay.
And Brother Ali, like those are rappers.
Who got you into conscious rap at a young age?
That's conscious. You think it's conscious?
Yeah,
I think that's real underground rap to me.
It's underground, but it's also very like knowing of the world. It's not like underground. Like
Slug is my favorite rapper of all time. He's the best rapper in the world to this day.
Okay,
he is
very surprised to hear you say that.
He is 100% the most lyrical rapper of all time, in my opinion.
Right,
but I got into that shit from the person who taught me how to rap. I rap with this dude named Young Neil, and his big brother taught me and him how to rap.
Okay.
So
what age did you start to get taught?
I was like 10. Like I wrote my first rap like I was like 7 or some shit, and like 10 I was recording. You know what I'm saying? At Young Neil's house, cause I didn't live with my dad or nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like we didn't speak, so.
Everybody wants to ask about that shit.
Yeah, I've answered it so many times. Though.
Yeah.
I'll answer it again. You can answer whatever you want.
So your dad is the famous pop star Shaggy, and but
famous. Don't even give him that.
Yeah.
give him that shit.
I just want to throw this up before we really get into it. One time I met this like hot Asian girl in the park in Brooklyn, and she's like, "Oh, you ride BMX? Do you ever need music for your videos?" I'm like, "Yeah, whatever." She's like, "Oh, I have a good friend who might be a good person to volunteer some music. Have you ever heard of Shaggy?" I'm like, "Yeah, I've heard of Shaggy, you fucking idiot." Anyway, that's my sole interaction with him. So what was this like a situation where he impregnated your mom and then you just never saw him your whole life, pretty much, or was he just not around much?
It wasn't that crazy. Like he like up and took off. You know what I'm saying? I give it to him. He tried to stand by. You know what I'm saying? But it ain't really go like that. And he was the thing. And
you should probably watch out a little bit there.
We just don't really see eye to eye. You know what I'm saying? We don't see eye to eye on nothing. And we ain't spoken like a year now. You know what I'm saying? We don't have no words. You don't get. And we got into it a lot. You know what I'm saying? Because of the lying and shit like that. Like shit like, oh, when he went on the interview and said the allowance shit, like niggas, we got into it over that.
Wait,
that
he did
shit
an
wasn't
interview
true.
about you?
Yeah, like someone asked him a question about me, and he was saying things that wasn't true. Like that's always been my problem with him. Like I grew up in Florida, you know what I'm saying, around, and I had to build father figures almost, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And when I would see him, like maybe like once or twice a year, you know what I'm saying, he would try to act like he was there for the whole time, and it's like, nigga, you wasn't, you know what I'm saying? Like I ain't fucking off with you about that. So that's what we would bump heads on, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
And we don't really see eye to eye.
Did it not seem like he took like fatherhood that serious in general? Like he just didn't think it was a big deal that he wasn't around?
I don't really know. I feel like he does now, maybe. You know what I'm saying? He got other kids now, you know what I'm saying?
But do you think he like recognizes the fact that you're pretty successful?
I mean, he don't really got no choice now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
people asking about you in interviews and shit.
He ain't really got no choice now, but one thing he can't ever say that he did it for me.
Right.
He ain't never helped. I did all this shit by myself. Everything by myself. Down to the studio time from when I had to go sell drugs to goddamn buy the studio time and make calendars.
Okay.
That was all off call center money, because I was there for like 3 months and got fired, and then Xanax money.
Well, yeah? You were selling bars?
Yeah, and
what
remix.
Wait, what the call center, what were you selling? Because I did this too.
Trying to get people in school.
Oh, okay. I was doing mortgages.
Global. Fuck was it? Advanced some shit.
That's the worst job,
Hi,
right?
my name's Richard. Welcome to so-and-so. Do you want to go to DeVry University? Like them type of shit.
Yeah, it's the worst because it's like just calling people and making them uncomfortable to talk to them about something that you know that they don't want anything to do with.
I was trying to get like old ass like 90-year-old niggas in the school and shit. It's like, nigga, the fuck you look like going to college?
90.
I didn't even go to college.
No, but that is what they tell you. They'll tell you like you got to try to get everybody to buy what you're selling, regardless of if they're 80 years old.
I know that shit crazy.
That's crazy, man. Yeah, but it's weird. Like, do you feel like people just have that? Like, they love being able to say the shit about your dad because it just gives them some stupid ass little thing to say to try to discredit you, right? Like, it's just like a meme almost.
I mean, that's all that they ever really. That's the only thing that they do say that can discredit me.
Right.
There's never been any situation that's ever happened to me.
Right.
That has ever thrown dirt or discredited my name. You know what I'm saying? Besides rumors that haven't been true. And if it was, I personally probably could have lived with myself, and I probably would just step back from music. When you see me step back from music, something probably really happened.
Really?
Whereas like, man, I can't live with myself. I can't even show my face no more. You know what I'm saying? Nothing's ever happened like that.
See, while we're on the topic of that, I heard you had an altercation with A$AP Rocky a while back, and I seen a couple comments on Twitter asking about it as well. You want to explain what happened here?
Yeah, I explained that one too. Goddamn, we was at the airport. He seen me, I seen him. That was in the midst of the whole Raider Clan shit. You know
So this is way back.
Yeah, that's when the whole beef was happening. You know what I'm saying? He seen me, I seen him, and then he was like, "Come talk to me." You know what I'm saying? We started talking, and we started arguing, and then he's like, "Nigga, I'm gonna hit you in your shit." I'm like, "Nigga, you gonna hit me?" Shit, boom, he hit me. So I hit him, boom, and then he had two big ass securities
in the airport.
Outside the airport, like where you get picked up. So then two big ass securities run, and it's me and just my homeboy doing it. And we was about to square up, and then police pulled up.
Really?
Yeah, and then he was like, "Man, nah, I fuck with you. Let's squash this shit. I don't want to go to jail." So that was that.
Did you guys ever have a conversation after that or anything?
Mm-hmm. He called me maybe 6 months after.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and we was just talking, and he just wanted me to he was like, what was the whole reason that we was even beefing? I explained to him, I was like, nigga, if you was in the situation and one of your homeboys I got a problem with him, you ain't gonna ask questions, you just gonna ride.
Right.
And that's what I did. Purrp had a problem with someone. I ain't give a fuck who it was. I just rolled.
Right.
And he was like, you know what? I fuck with you, Vic. And that's that.
Who do you consider yourself close with in like the music industry these days? Like Pooya and Fat Nick, obviously.
Yeah.
Denzel.
Yeah, Denzel cool too. Like we don't chill every single day, but when we see each other, it's always love. That's my nigga. He cool.
Anybody else?
No.
No? Pretty small circle?
Yeah, Phone, Griffith, who else? Goddamn, Robb. They cool.
You got. I know those dudes. You got these. Yeah. These are just the shooters, the low key dudes here. You were worried about your one dude being on camera.
Key Money was on No Roof.
Oh, all right.
Iceman.
People like being called shooters, even if they're not though.
Nah,
they probably shot somebody.
These are my friends. No one has ever seen me with a gun.
Okay.
Ever. If you see me with a gun, that's gonna be the last thing you see.
You wouldn't do that for like promotional reasons.
Never.
You wouldn't pose with one in a video or nothing.
If you see me with a gun, that's the last thing you're gonna see.
Really?
You'll never see me with a gun unless I need it. Period.
Because if you're in a video with a gun, that means you're gonna use it.
Yeah.
All right.
Well, I wouldn't be in a video with it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
So
saying?
how did you start selling drugs at such a young age?
I didn't have no one around. Like I was in New York.
So this is still when you're in New York?
No, I didn't sell drugs in New York.
Oh, okay.
But when I was in New York, I was a kid, and what I used to do was I used to ride around like on my bike and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like little kid shit. I was like 6'5", and I tried to do the same shit. First place I moved to Florida was Sis Trunk, and I tried to do that same shit in Sis Trunk, and it didn't really work out that well. I didn't.
What, riding your bike around?
Yeah, I seen some shit that like you don't see in New York. You know what I'm saying? Like
why is it just way more? Oh, okay.
Like, and just basis. And then from Sis Trunk, I moved to Coral Springs, and I tried to do the same thing. And I ended up making friends, you know what I'm saying? And the friends I made, they big brothers was drug dealers, you know what I'm saying? And it just, the closer I got with them, the closer I got with them.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So how old were you when you first started selling Xanax?
Xanax in particular, I was like 17.
Why? Because they gave you that first? Because
first drug I ever sold was Roxy's, though.
Oh, really?
I was 14, yeah. But I sold Xanax when I was 17. And I started taking them at 18.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Was that a bad decision to start taking them? You regret, like, when you do drugs, you get into them?
I don't really regret. No, I don't regret nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't regret shit no more. Like, because everything made me who I am now. And I love who I am now. I feel like I'm fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, I didn't feel like that. Like, throughout calendars, the city, all this shit, I was real self-conscious. But now, like, I feel like I'm coming to my own. And I found my niche in rap, you know what I'm saying?
Really? So you felt self-conscious back then? That would probably be weird for a lot of people to hear because they're looking at you like, he's successful, so he should be chilling.
I tweeted, when you see me wear shades, that's when I'm 100%. I would have never wore shades in 2012. Now, never take them off.
Really?
Ever.
Why? Because you feel so comfortable?
Yeah, it's like a trophy for me. It's like I get to wear shades.
I feel like people associate wearing sunglasses with being uncomfortable because it's like, oh, I'm all fucked up in the head. I don't want you to see my emotions.
No, it's not really that. You know what I'm saying? I want the people that actually care about the music to see me. You know what I'm saying? Because I want to see them. I love every last one of them. You know what I'm saying? Like when I make a song, I make it for them. Like everything I say in it, I think about that shit. You know what I'm saying? And like, would they like this? What would my Calendars fans want to hear? What would my City fans want to hear? What the Year the Savage fans want to hear? I always think about them, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to be, you know what I'm saying, like, people make me out to be that, though, like, really mysterious and shit. I don't be trying to be, though. Like, I don't know. That's why I try to do more normal things now, like take selfies and tweet.
You didn't used to take selfies?
Nah. When I tweeted and when I put it on Instagram, this is my first selfie ever. That was the first selfie I ever took in my whole damn life, and I did it this year because I'm comfortable now with myself.
Wait, you mean taking selfies with fans or take a selfie of yourself?
By myself.
Oh, okay.
Like, I don't do that shit. I always thought that shit was gay. Like,
yeah.
Gay,
I was gay too, and then I just kind of started doing it over the years.
I just did it the other day, and it's kind of fire. I ain't gonna flex. That shit kind of fire. Like when you got a fit that you don't really want to waste. Like yesterday, that's why I wanted to do the interview yesterday. I had a fire-ass little garment on, you know what I'm saying? A little Margiela garment. Like I wanted to wear it here, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't wear it 2 days in a row.
I fucked up the flex.
You know what I'm saying? It's all good. I came back with this. It's a little something, you know what I'm saying?
This outfit looks pretty good too.
Yeah, it's a little something, you know what I'm saying? A little bit, man, a little 400 spent, like, bought it the other day.
I feel like the selfie thing is weird because you got all these like super gangster ass rappers out there who are totally comfortable with like singing into the camera and just selfieing out. What like that? It's
both of these niggas.
Just points us, man. No, I don't think there's anything wrong with it. I'm actually glad that rappers feel comfortable expressing themselves that way. It just sometimes surprises me because like I'm with you. Like I always thought selfies were kind of like a girl thing.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I realized like back to the supporters, I feel like they want to see me. You know what I'm saying? If y'all don't want to see me, tell me because I'll go back to just being in the studio all the time and not be on Periscope. You know what I'm saying? Or take selfies.
So Periscope's your new thing? You're a big fan of this?
I like Periscope.
Okay.
Periscope. They don't like me on it though because they say my reception or connection is bad or some shit. I feel like it's good though.
So what will you do? You just set it up on your phone like while you're recording or working on some shit and people can just watch you?
Yeah. Like and they ask you questions and all kind of shit. It's like an interview without being interviewed because I don't do interviews. Like,
right.
I hate them. Like I'm really bad at them.
Are you stressed out for this one or is this one cool?
I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? I always feel like I'm good, but when I watch them back, I'll be like, this is terrible. I suck. I'm probably gonna watch it back and be like, man, I'm terrible.
I think
hey, Periscope,
pretty solid.
I'm here. Yeah. You on Periscope?
Nah.
Yeah, right now.
Oh, I'm on it. Oh, you're filming me. Okay, cool. Hello, Robb Banks at Periscope.
Interview. You know what I'm saying? Both interview.
You still puke before your shows?
I stopped. The last 2 shows I did not.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't. I haven't been throwing up before.
And is that brand new?
Yeah, look. You remember I was saying it to? I was like, bro, I haven't been throwing up. Yeah, on tour I didn't throw up. I was shitting a lot though. I was like shitting like diarrhea.
The nervous shit before you do something. Yeah, man. I used to do credit card fraud when I was like 18, and I would always get the crazy diarrhea beforehand. Or like you got to piss and it comes out like 3 drops and then you're done.
What you do? Drops?
No, I was like buying shit in the store on like other people's credit cards. That we were buying them online off Russian forums and shit like that.
Next level.
No, but these dudes who got me into it, they used to get like computers sent to like random houses and they'd wait outside the house and then go get it off the. But they got caught like mad early on doing that.
For real?
Yeah, they were off that.
That's crazy.
Damn. But what do you think it is that makes you so nervous that you were always puking before your shows and shit for a long time?
This is self-conscious shit, probably. Like that people don't like me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know who's here. Like especially when I did a show with someone like with Purrp or Fat Nick.
Right.
Be like, who are they here for? They here for me? Or they here for Fat Nick? Or they here for Purrp? Or they here for Charm? Like, I didn't know who they was here for. You know what I'm saying? So I would get nervous and just throw up.
Is it crazy seeing Purrp and fucking Nick and everybody like getting to like a crazy level when you probably never thought about them like that at a certain point?
Not at all. Because that's why I put Purrp SS. Because I knew he was gonna do that. Like when I stopped making music in 2014 and I was like just fucked up, like that was a whole calculated shit. It was like Purrp hold shit down while I get my shit together. You know
so you guys are tight like that?
That's my nigga.
Okay.
That's my nigga. I talked to him today. He sent me a video of his brother knocking some nigga out on tour.
Was it the one for the guy talking shit about Suicide Boys? Oh, that's what that was about. I didn't know it was his brother.
Yeah, his brother, the Purrp brother.
Oh, yeah, okay, because I met his brother a few times. That makes sense.
Yeah, brother's got out of jail.
When I saw that video, I thought it was just some guy talking shit about the Suicide Boys in regular life, like without them around, and that he got knocked out for it. I was like, that's fucked up.
I didn't know what it was for, because he texted me and told me, like, he texted me looking for, I'm not even gonna say that, because I don't know if he would want me to say that, but he texted me looking for somebody's number, and I was like, I don't got a number, and then he was like, yeah, man, we knocked some guy out the other day.
He's all excited about it and shit.
Ready, ready.
Yo, I seen you tweeting about staying up for 4 days straight. What's that about?
I'm always up. I don't ever be sleeping.
Really?
I sleep like after like 2 days. Like I'll go to sleep at like 9 in the morning.
So you'll casually stay up for 2 days in a row?
Yeah, I'll be in the studio.
Really? Wow, that's fucking wild.
Just being in the studio. I love it there. You know what I'm saying? That's where I feel like at home.
What would you rather give up, Percocets or high chews?
Man, I don't know, because I don't eat. I eat candy. Like, that's all I really be eating.
Really?
Mm-hmm. I don't really be eating, like, full course meals and shit. Like, that shit is too much. I don't be that hungry. Like, I'll get, like...
That's a lean diet.
A bunch of candy or some, like, 2 hot chews and shit. Like, some chips. I'm straight. And I'll go back to studio.
That's what's up. Let's see what else we got here. You know what? I love that song Half Bay with Purrp. That's the best song.
It took him forever to do that fucking verse.
Really?
Yeah, I had to stand in the booth with him and do that shit. That's how we always do it, though. Like, when me and him do a song, you know, we'd be in the booth together. Like, when we was going back and forth, we was doing it, like, live.
Really? Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Do you prefer to work on shit with people in real life instead of doing the email shit back and forth?
Yeah.
Because the energy's different?
Yeah, because rappers is weird. You know what I'm saying? Rappers is weird as fuck.
Yeah.
I don't like rappers. Like, everyone I met is like I met, like, my idols, and it's like, you a weird-ass nigga.
They're weird as well? Damn, that's crazy. You had that issue with your idols. Actually, I'm not really surprised by that.
Right, you'll be like, you a weird-ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even look at your music the same now.
Right.
Weird as hell.
Because I think dudes get mad famous, and then they just turn weird as fuck. And
yeah. People always think that with me. Like, every time people meet me, they always be like, you so nice. But I'll be like, what the fuck you thought I was going to be mean? Like, I'm going to be like, get the fuck out of my face. Like, I'm not going to do that.
Right.
I'm really nice, to be honest. Like, everybody think I'm a dick, but...
Is it just kind of, cool. You're kind of to yourself? You're sort of... reserved?
I mean, like if we around mutual friends, then I'm gonna be more outspoken. You know what I'm saying? But the whole shit, I think, is being from Florida. You know what I'm saying? Because when you're from Florida, you're not really that friendly. Like that's a whole that's a saying out there too. Like I ain't friendly, nigga. Like I'm not really that. Like I'm not gonna come up to you, even if I wasn't Robb Banks, I wouldn't come up to nobody and be like, hey, nice thing, you know what I'm saying? I actually do that more now that I am who I am, I guess, you know what I'm saying?
It's weird how people have such different like ways that they interact with each other. Like I was living in New York for mad long, and then I was staying in Austin, Texas for like 4 months. People are so fucking nice in Texas. Yeah. They'll just talk to you about really anything, you know?
It's weird as hell out there, though.
Yeah, it's weird as fuck. Yeah. Why are all these people being so nice to each other all the time? I don't relate to that.
That shit crazy.
Yeah. Do you appreciate still living in Florida, or is any part of you want to move?
I'll never leave Florida.
Really? Being
out here for too long is like, man, this shit is, I can't stay out here for this long.
Really?
Like, I'm ready to go back.
What is it about Florida?
I just know it now. Like, I just know everything. I know it like back of my hand. Like, I know when some shit about to go down, I could be like, oh yeah, some shit finna go down, we gotta get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Or I know when, yeah, this nigga lying. Or I know, I could tell what a person is about just by looking at them and what they wearing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know nothing about LA. You know what I'm saying? Someone could be walking down the street that I think look like a square, and that nigga could be a fucking hitman, murder, rapist. You know what I'm saying? And like, he could be, I don't know.
So your rapist detection is better in Florida?
Yeah, that and like even my navigation, I don't know where the fuck I'm at around here. I thought I was, the other day we did a show in Santa something, and I thought it was Santa Monica.
Santa Ana.
Yeah.
Oh, is that why you were late to the Made in TYO show?
No, I was late because I had Wi-Fi. Asked me to do a song at Ham on Everything.
Oh, okay.
So Made in Tokyo show, I went. I was a special guest. You know what I'm saying?
You had to make it all the way to Santa Ana after the.
No, it was on both.
It was here, right?
It was a Ham on Everything. And it was at the Rossi, so I came late, and then they cut my set short. So a lot of people was mad, but
was that upsetting for you?
Yeah, I was just mad because they was mad. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen a lot of people came out, so I was like, fuck, and they sold it out. So I was like, fuck, let me put on a good show.
Right.
And then the nigga kept cutting my song shorter than I be cutting them. I'm like, what the fuck is you doing?
Right.
And it wasn't my DJ, so.
You fuck with Wi-Fi?
Yeah, he cool.
Just interviewed him.
Yeah, man, I was just with him.
Yeah.
He was with me for like 2 days. He stayed at my hotel.
He fell asleep during the interview.
For real?
Yeah.
He was off his ass?
Nah, I think it was just off the weed, and he just was kind of like.
That nigga was so high yesterday. That nigga money passed a nigga blunt. Nigga said Jesus Christ and took it. Nigga said Jesus Christ.
You guys seem so surprised that you could smoke weed in here. Fucking.
I'm not the weed. The cigarettes is crazy. That's why I'm smoking like 100 of these motherfuckers. No,
it's all good. Man.
Take advantage.
I'm about to take advantage of
I think it started with Ian Connor. Like, I just realized that if I was going to have to make him leave to smoke cigarettes, that I was going to have to make him leave every 5 minutes.
It's definitely the harder
Yeah, that's how people be with me. Like,
yeah.
I smoke like a pack a day. Like
pack a day?
Yeah. Sometimes, like, if I'm in the studio, like 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn. Do you ever listen to Nori? Probably not, right?
Yeah, I listen to Nori.
Oh, right? Yeah. He had the Newport chain.
Yeah, I do remember that shit.
But he got the cool tattoo, too, I think.
Yeah, I don't smoke Newports, I only smoke Cools.
Yeah.
I started smoking Cools because of money. I was smoking Newport, and he's like, these is smoother. And then I seen Webby, one of my favorite rappers, and I seen a documentary, and Webby smoked those. So I was like, oh shit, hell yeah.
I love Webby. Webby's the greatest.
Webby is Jay-Z to me.
Yeah, really?
Hell yeah. Savage Life 1, I could rap you every song from How You Riding to goddamn, what's it called, Mind Your Business, all that shit. Savage Life 2 was cool, and then 3 and 4, he sort of.
You feel like it's kind of falling off from?
No, I don't like to say. I can't say falling off about someone who.
That hurts people's feelings when you say that, yeah.
Honestly, he helped me be a better rapper, so I can't ever say he's falling off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And he's still bigger than me to this day. You know what I'm saying?
But when you were rapping, when you were younger, were you rapping like super technical and shit, or?
Yeah, when I was like 7, I was just imitating Slug.
Right.
That's all it was.
But then did you go through a phase where you got super trap, super like simplified, or did you ever really get to that point?
People probably would say that now, but I've never made trap music. In my opinion, I don't make trap music. You know what I'm saying? I've never made trap music.
Right.
But I definitely have dumbed down music, you know what I'm saying, before. Like The City, people thought was dumbed down, but I was just on I was heavily sedated on Xanax. So my flow, I had no melody. That's the only thing I didn't like about The City. Like The City had no melody, but it had great beats and great lyrics.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But Year the Savage, I felt like it was a combination of both calendars, like the vibe of calendars, like the happiness, and The City with the bars, the beats, you know what I'm saying? And it added a new twist on it because it had melody. A lot of people that done like Year the Savage, well, it wasn't really a lot. It was like maybe like I seen like maybe like 5 people like since it came out like tweet me like I don't like this, you know what I'm saying? Kanye to and shit. Like them people that didn't like it, only reason they don't like it is because it's more melodic and I'm not like mumbling my words. I'm enunciating, you know what I'm saying? Because I'm not I'm fucked up. I'm high. I'm never not high, but I'm not falling asleep. You know. See,
usually it's interesting because usually when we have the drugs conversation on the podcast, it's people talking about how they used to be on drugs and how they're not on them anymore. But it's interesting to have somebody who's kind of like not willing to separate themselves totally from the perks and the Xans and all that shit.
I'll separate myself from anything. I mean, sir, I'm always gonna drink because I've been through withdrawals with drink, and that shit is not fun. You know what I'm saying? Like I've overdosed on. I've done this. I need this shit to get up. You know what I'm saying? Like I drink. It's the first thing I drink when I wake up in the morning. Like I drink. You know how people smoke a cigarette and drink coffee. Like I do.
It's an expensive habit though, huh?
Oh yeah, I've spent loads of money on it. Maybe total. Like 2014, me and my homeboy Smitty counted that shit. It was like 60 racks like each that we spent on that shit in 2014. Wow. So
that's why Lean's so popular with rappers is because you got to be a rapper to afford it.
Pretty much, like you got to have like a very big budget. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and I drink activist. Like, I don't drink.
So you're still on that?
Yeah, in Florida. In Florida, I could activist, but here, no. I'm drinking high tech right now, and it does not taste good.
Not quite as good?
Not at all.
Well, you're a connoisseur.
Yeah, it's not as good as.
I'll speak to the mayor and tell him that our lean isn't as good as it's supposed to be. I wanted to ask about who invented the 2 phones thing. Was it you or Kevin Gates?
I don't know, to be honest. I mean, they've called me that since I was like a...
Can you get a little closer to the mic?
My bad. They called me that since I was younger, you know what I'm saying? Like, since I was like a kid, you know what I'm saying? They called me 2 phone. Just because I changed my number a lot.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But I love the Kevin Gates song.
Right.
I like that song. Like I like it. Like, I just nothing...
You don't catch feelings over it? It's just a coincidence?
I like the song. I'll get on a remix.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good idea.
I get on a remix.
Yeah.
I like the song.
What's up with having 2 phones, though? Like, just because of the fact that you're always changing your number, or do you have, like, one set of business for one phone? And
Oh, I was doing it when I was younger because, you know.
Selling drugs is an obvious thing, yeah.
So I had to, you know, switch up phones a little bit, switch up numbers and shit.
Right.
But yeah.
To me, if I had 2 phones, it would probably be like one phone for girls and one phone for business.
Yeah.
Is that logical?
Probably would be low key because I be getting a whole lot of. This phone is like my personal one.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? They be hitting me up all the time on this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. You
consider yourself like a pervert sexually or anything like that, or are you addicted to sex?
That's a hard question. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe, cause look, like I'm desensitized. You know what I'm saying? Like I've had threesomes, all kind of shit, fuck porn stars and shit. So
right.
I don't know. I'm just like things. I don't get as excited easily.
There was a time in my life where I thought that I had to go have all these threesomes and do this crazy shit so that I could be in a normal relationship. And now I'm more like, damn, I fucked myself up for life by seeing too much.
That's how I feel. You know what I'm saying? I'm desensitized. Like it be taking a lot for me to like, you know what I'm saying? Like get excited about some shit. Same thing with anything. Like if a nigga got problems with you, you know what I'm saying? Like it takes a lot for me to be like, this is a real situation. You know what I'm saying? Because it don't really, nothing really go down, you know what I'm saying? Like, ever. Same shit with bitches. It's like, it take a lot. Music, everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just feel like I'm desensitized.
Could you ever see yourself doing the long-term relationship thing?
Yeah, I have.
You try?
I have tried before, like 2 years, and then it's just miserable.
Yeah.
Miserable.
Were you happy at first, and then you just became miserable?
Yeah. Like, I'm cool at first, and then it's like, I'm just miserable. Like it always, you happy at first, but you be miserable, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That is definitely how it goes.
Yeah.
Hey, what was it like doing Vlad TV?
That shit was weird. It was like, man, like, how the fuck you even know who the fuck I am? Like,
really?
Yeah, like my manager just hit me up like, yo, Vlad TV wants to interview. Like he hit up my manager.
I think you're kind of official by like Vlad TV standards because I feel like Vlad TV, they always got some fucking dude that you ain't heard of in like 15 years or
maybe. I don't know.
Something you never heard of.
Fuck, like it was weird. Vlad TV, I don't know.
Yeah. All right. This is another one that all the fucking fans want to ask about is Ashley All Day.
Why do they want to ask about that?
I don't know. Did you guys have a thing? You have beef? You have a relationship?
We had no beef. That's my homie. That's my friend.
You guys just friends?
Yeah, that's my friend. That's my friend. But we had, that's my friend.
Okay.
That's my friend. I rapped over a beat because I like the song. That's all.
I feel like people get confused because they think that you look like her boyfriend Nick too.
Yeah,
so they'll see them in a photo.
You do look like me.
Yeah,
he do. That's why I said it.
Light skinned guys with
that's why I told her. Like, she hit me up. I was like, yeah, he do look like me. Yeah, it's true.
It was a coincidence.
I wasn't a diss though.
Yeah,
I don't even know the man. I never met him a day in my life.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
He's a nice guy.
Yeah, I've heard he's cool.
Yeah. What about, like, everybody wants me to ask you about anime, but then it's kind of weird because from my perspective, I don't know shit about anime. Yeah. Is that like a big part of your?
What was they asking?
I don't know. Just like ask him how he got into anime. Ask him what effect anime has on his music these days.
Watching Cartoon Network and Toonami would come on and it just be like, you know what I'm saying? That's it.
Yeah.
That's Toonami.
Yeah.
That's how I got into this shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's still does it still like spark something in you? Like it's still like kind of drives you creatively or whatever?
That's what I'm working on now. I'm working on an anime after the next project. I'm just gonna put an anime out.
What, writing it?
Yeah, I'm putting it together right now.
Really?
Yeah.
Interesting. What do you think you would just get somebody to like direct it for you?
I'm directing it myself. I wrote the script and me and my partner looking for an animator right now.
Okay.
But it should be out. The first episode should be out by the end of the year.
Right.
So yeah.
There's probably a lot of kids who are into animation out there who are going to be watching this.
Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? I think a lot of my fans are anime fans. You know
hey man, if there's like 5,000 kids who want to be my intern, there's probably at least a couple of kids who want to draw some anime.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Is if they're good though. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Yeah.
They gotta be if they're good.
The last note that I have written here is just porn because I was I don't know. Some people asked if you were considering a career in porn. I know we kind of covered that a little bit earlier.
I would do porn.
Yeah,
I would do porn. Like
do you think
I would have
you?
done porn. I can't do it now. They asked me to do some shit. They asked me to do some fucking groupie shit, groupie lust.
Was it the thing that Fat Nick did?
Yeah. I'm not doing that shit. Nah. If anyone fucking is me, you know what I'm saying? I ain't about to watch nobody fuck. No.
Okay.
If I'm a fuck, if you want someone to fuck, it's gonna be me. But yeah, I can't do that now.
I watched it because it was like it kind of looked like Fat Nick was gonna fuck her the whole time, and then it didn't turn into that.
He didn't fuck her.
No, he definitely didn't fuck her. He asked me, he's like, "You want to do it?" I'm like, "Yeah, man, fucking." But I'm kind of in the same position. I'm like, "Damn, if I'm gonna be in it, I feel like I should probably be banging these chicks."
That's
too.
what I'm saying. Like, it's like I want to be the one having sex. You know what I'm saying?
That dude in that fucking documentary I was just telling you about, he's getting his dick sucked for $300 every Friday, and then puts the video online, and that's his business. Is that he spends $1,200 a month on making videos of him getting his dick sucked, and then he just puts them out online.
See, that's different.
I was like, that's a good business to be in, though. Like, it's pretty low cost of entry. Mm-hmm. You get a bunch of head. That's tight. So even if it doesn't turn a profit, it's like you're still getting your dick sucked by a bunch of different girls.
That's what I'm saying. That would be good. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like that would be like, and I started to think about it and talk about it with my friend. I was like, yo, if I did that, it would probably really help the podcast. Like, I bet I could make some money, and I bet people would like become more interested if I had the balls to do something like that. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
Oh no, I know I can't do that shit though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'd feel bad for my parents. I don't want them to know about that.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
you know,
my supporters gonna look at it like, man, you look crazy right now.
Yeah, if my parents were dead or something, maybe I would consider it. Like, then they couldn't be upset about it.
Exactly.
I'm looking through the fan questions, trying to find some other shit. You got anything coming up, like new tapes on the way or anything that we need to know about?
Yeah, Death of My Teenage.
What's it called?
Death of My Teenage.
Okay.
Yeah, Death of My Teenage finna come out. It's probably gonna be like my first mainstream release.
Okay.
So I'm gonna put that out. I don't know. I don't got really like a date yet. Probably like a month or two. It's about to come out. I'm working on it now.
When you say mainstream release, what do you mean? Just putting it on iTunes and everything?
Nah, it's probably gonna be like through. I don't know if we're gonna do it through 300. We might do it through 300 or another label. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on a few situations right now.
So you have 300 doing distribution on the last project?
Yeah, just distribution.
So are you gonna stick with that or not?
We might. We had a partnership. You know what I'm saying, I might want to do something. Like I'm getting a couple offers now. You know what I'm saying? So I might sign with someone. You know what I'm saying? I don't know.
So you still have like the underground or the labels trying to like holler at you, trying to get you to sign and shit?
Always.
Sometimes I feel like they leave like this whole underground scene that we're kind of a part of alone.
They do. They always watch though. They always watch. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I feel like I've been stepping out more, like stepping out, trying to step out of the underground. So they've been trying to, you know.
Right. And it's weird though when you see somebody like Vic Mensa, who was like an underground rapper forever, and then all of a sudden he's signed, and they're like giving him all these weird Kanye looks and shit like that. I'm just like, damn, they're still fucking trying to scoop up dudes from the. A lot of times I feel like the label's only interested in the dude who's like brand new that they can just craft into whatever they want, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
They always is though, but you know what I'm saying. But they still want they still want artists with cult followings.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Shit. All right, I think we covered most of the reader questions here. Is there anything else that stands out that we should talk about?
Anything, man.
Oh, somebody asked if you still have beef with Jay Stash. What's that about?
I don't even know who that is. I don't know, like, that right there. You see it?
What, the cable on the table?
Not this.
The table? It's just nothing?
Yeah, you can't because it's a speck. It's a crumb. I can't see that shit either. With the shades on and off, I can't see no crumbs. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
Can't see no specks.
I'm sure we'll hear about that comment on Twitter. Hey, how do you survive with the glasses at night in the club or whatever?
I can't see shit.
You can't see shit? You just deal with it?
Can't see nothing. I couldn't see nothing anyway from jump.
Well, you got bad eyesight?
Nah, I just couldn't see nothing. I just can't. I be high as hell. I be so high. Can't see shit.
Yeah. Shit. All right. Well, I think that we've reached the end of the reader questions here. Look out for the new project. Is there a website, or should people check you on SoundCloud, Instagram, Twitter? Where should people get in touch with you if they want to?
Oh, Twitter. Yeah, Twitter or goddamn Periscope and shit. All that.
Hardcore Periscope user.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
Love Periscope.
Yeah. And thank you to everybody out there for checking out No Jumper, the coolest podcast in the world. This has been Robb Banks. You got the Instagram, the Twitter, and everything on screen right now if you want to check it out. So thank you to everybody for listening.
Turn up.
Turn up.
Yeah, I know.
Peace.